nice.
You're still recording and stuff.
Oh, right. Scenery there, Simon.
Oh yeah, the scenery is a attractive woman goes past and only then. Conveniently when she's out of earshot. Is this that sharp swing right you mentioned?
Yes, I think so.
How far is so from where we set?
I'm not sure with the bends, it's very hard. I mean, if you waded across the river, it wouldn't be very far at all. Right, I will film this again in case I got it wrong the first time. This, I think, is where Micker Brook, a major tributary, joins the Mersey down its own little concrete culvert. Don't know if a certain person fancies exploring this one at some point. At this point you're actually close enough to see the cars going past on the motorway, but this is where, as you can see, the river is about to make its big swing to the right, so I would expect we'll be free of the noise in 5 minutes time. There's a guy just back there who's bird watching, and he thinks what he was seeing, and he pointed it out to us in the trees, is an egret, which is a type of stork apparently, but quite small really. And also there is a heron a bit further down, so yes, some good bird watching to be had here. Now, just as it's beginning to spit a bit, we've come to the apex of the curve, and if you think, oh, there's quite a lot of people around here, the reason for that is that we're just outside one of Manchester's most popular parks, Fletcher Moss, where there's a cafe, though it's got mixed reviews on TripAdvisor, and botanical gardens, which is universally recognised as being good. If you look across there, you'll see that the intervening spur of land within the loop of the river is used as a golf course. I think it's West Didsbury Golf Club. And just as we're sitting down taking a break under the brolly, there's a lovely little family of Canada geese going past. Now, I know they're not the most lovely of birds when they're hissing at you, but those goslings are gorgeous. You can't say anything else, can you? And here, the lower path is closed. I think it looks like there's still some flood repair going on. And is that a tree that's fallen into the river, do you think, Simon?
Yeah, looks it.
Okay, but fortunately there is a higher path you can take, so it's no great inconvenience. Now, here's a bit of a mystery. We're at the point where the river's about to start swinging to the south, and there is a bridge here which is known as Simon's Bridge. I don't know which Simon it commemorates, but the funny thing is, on Google Maps it also marks something here called Thursby Stone. Now, I couldn't find anything about it on the internet, And even on this little map we've just come across on the information board, that doesn't mark anything on Thursby Stone either, so maybe it's some sort of practical joke. Hello, we've come to the bottom of the curve, and on the opposite side there's another path which I think has come down from Simon's Bridge and runs alongside the golf course, and you can see that the river has been sort of pushed into a straight course here with all the work on the other side, so this is it's not flowing entirely naturally at this point, but I don't think it's been altered enough to become a canal. Right, and here we have the river, about to renew acquaintances with the M60 by going under it for a second time, and the third time won't be too long in coming. And on the other side of the river that you can see through the bridge, that's the outskirts of Northenden. Hello, we're under the bridge here, and running up against each set of pillars there's like a little gantry, so presumably workers can park on the hard shoulder and get down to the underneath of the bridge. And one thing that's interesting here is that this tunnel acts as a bit of a wind funnel, and it's actually blowing the Mersey against the flow. The Mersey's going that way really, but the wind is such that it's actually reversed the flow. And just round from the motorway bridge you've got an old pub, but it's now derelict, and I don't know what that building is across the river, but it actually looks quite impressive. Right, okay. And just a bit further on you've got this wide weir, what looks like an overflow pool here, and then a little island in the river. If any birds are nesting there, it would be an ideal site for them. Yes, on closer inspection these are obviously development of riverside apartments, and very nice they look too. And as you can tell, we're about to go under the motorway again. And just after the motorway bridge, as the river begins its next sweeping curve, there's another bridge. I'm not quite sure which road this is actually, but might add it at the top to tell you when I get back home. This is actually a lovely stretch. I think these are called Stenner Woods on our right hand side. Very pretty. Now then, this is a point of interest on Google Maps. This is called Ken Steps, but there's no indication of who Ken was or why he has any sort of ownership on these steps. But maybe it's to do with Coronation Street. Maybe Ken Barlow had a significant scene here at one time. Who knows? If you do, of course, put it in the comments. And so we're reaching the apex of the second big curve here, and you can see a lot more flood defence work going on the other side of the river. And at the moment we're looking for a path to escape. I think we've done enough for today. So might be picking up in different weather conditions next time you see us in this series.